Hey, peace and light, everyone. This is me, Ten Nebula, and I'm doing my video series on Black people and light vibration. And in this video, I'm talking to you about children, Black people raising their kids. So one of the things is that, sometimes we're having kids for the wrong reasons. We have kids because someone is telling us to, not even our partner, like our family's telling us to, society's telling us to. We're feeling pressure. We're feeling that we can't have kids when we want to. We're feeling that we want to work on our career and family should be more important. And it's a good practice to follow your own intuition. Of course, if you have a partner you're having kids with, you should definitely communicate and talk openly about children when you want to have children. But it's something that definitely should be considered. It's something that you should do it because you feel ready to. You should, if you can, aim at planning and setting intention to have kids, instead of like a lot of us have kids because, the condom broke or we didn't use protection, even though the person wasn't our partner and there was no agreement to be partners and there was no agreement about what we're going to do if we have kids or become pregnant. We're having kids accidentally. We're having kids in a spur of the moment because we're not properly prepared for that moment. And it's one thing when it happens, but it's another thing when it's epidemic, when all of us have the same story. That's when it becomes an issue because we have all these children and we can't afford these children. And these children aren't being raised and brought up in families or situations where they're really truly wanted. And there's a bit of self-hatred in those situations. There's a bit of feeling that you're trapped. And it's good as light beings, we want to aim at loving our kids, but planning for them, doing our best to plan for our kids. And knowing that, yes, life does happen, but just like every other aspect of our life, it's something that we can set intentions around and work towards. And, it's a painful experience, when you're having to be raised in a family where you're not, you don't have the things you really need, and that comes with planning, having all these children. You can't afford to feed these kids. You can't afford to clothe them. You're having to use government assistance all the time. You don't have enough work or money. And it places strain on you, on the children, our neighborhood, on our communities. And as light workers, we want to just become more mindful of how we're creating, Another thing regarding Black people and children, us raising our kids, is that we tend to sometimes, because we're holding these beliefs about white being right and Black, stay back, that when we have these lighter skinned children or kids that look biracial, because we could be Black and have kids that are coming out with like blonde hair and very fair skin, and we want to treat those kids better. We want to treat our kids with the green eyes better. And we want to tell them how they're more beautiful because they have curly hair or curly looking hair or wavy hair. And it's not healthy. It creates greater separation. It creates more self-hatred in our children. And it creates more hostility in our families. So we need to treat our children the same. We need to talk about these things openly. We need to heal these things as adults and do our best not to pass those old illusions and patterns on to our kids. And know that our kids are a blessing. Do your best to take care of yourself so you can be a good parent, a good mother, a good father to your children. And teach your children that they're Black and they should be proud to be Black and to love themselves, no matter what they look like. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. Find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. And you guys all stay blessed. Bye.